Hey everyone, it's Balaji. Welcome back to Goddess Talk Show. How are you all doing? I am so excited to see you all tonight. Like, I can't hold it in. So, before we start, I need you to go to your app store. If you have a Google Play, account or an Apple account, I need you to go there and download Goddess Talk. One word, GoddessTalk. Goddess Talk. Download it. Get into how we are supporting Black-owned businesses across the world. We have businesses on there from the Caribbean, from Canada, from Africa, from the UK, and of course, all over the country of the United States. I am so excited to see everyone. And guess what? It's the holidays. And because it's the holidays, we're having cyber sales. So tonight, I'm having my cyber sales party. So throughout the show, I will have different guests, all of them Black-owned businesses on the Goddess Talk app who have paid to be on the cyber sales section. And when I tell you these are incredible businesses, they're doing amazing things, and they gave us a discount code. They all said that they would join me as I gave them GT app, the coupon code that you can use to shop exclusively within the Goddess Talk app. And it's just amazing. So let's sit back. I need you to go get your cocktail. I'm going to stay dry for tonight because I don't want to get too lit. All right. But tonight I have a special announcement. Get your drink. Wait a second. Let me calm myself down. We're going to have Goddess Talk Show on Roku. You heard me right. Goddess Talk Show is now going to be on the streaming platform Roku. You can now see not just me, but all my wonderful guests. We'll even have partners. They're all going to have their own days that they can, stream their own shows. They're going to have their own times. I'm going to have my own time. So we're going to have the Goddess Talk Network, and it's going to be on Roku. So if you have a Roku device, you will be, as of Friday, all right, you will be able to look up Goddess Talk and watch Goddess Talk, watch all the different channels, watch all the different shows. We're going to bring it right to you across the globe, all right? We're taking it to the next level. We're not waiting for anybody to tell us what we can or cannot do. We're going to do it. So I could not contain this secret for so long, but I've been working behind the scenes with an incredible team. It's been amazing, all right? So I hope you guys are excited as I am. I'm keeping it calm right now, but it's been exciting. But I am so thankful. It's just a wonderful experience. I can't even tell y'all. But soon, come Monday, actually Friday. Friday is Black Friday in the United States. And with that, there are a lot of different sales. So what I wanted to do was to record a little early so that I can have all my guests come on so that when we first launch on Roku, you are seeing the cyber sales event, my party, here with all my business friends, all my buddies who are doing amazing things within the entrepreneurial world, and they're giving us sales. So throughout the night, I'm going to call different guests on. We're going to chit chat with them. We're going to get to know them, and then we're going to know what sales they're having. And of course, how we can apply that GT app code so that you can get a discount. All right. So back to here. I'm jumping, guys. It's a new experience. We have a new studio set up. I am trying to level up to make sure that I bring you great content. So shout out to our amazing production here at Creative Concepts. They have been making it look wonderful on the back end. All right. So our first guest, I'm so excited about this, is my own sister. She is a baking and pastry chef straight from Philly. All right. Her name is Delapal, but most people know her as Dee. With Dee, she has all her pastries, all her African-inspired and American-inspired dishes. And I have her here with me here in Tampa, Florida. And she's going to be having sales that you can get. So if you're in the Tampa area, you want to get a dessert. You want to get all her stuff, all right, while she's here. And you're going to get a discount code. And we could either deliver or you could pick up, but we'll talk about that. So introducing my sister, all right, owner of Faye's Cafe, Dee Ajike. Come on, Dee. Hurry up. All right, y'all. This is Dee.
Hello.
AKA
Hi.
My sister. Come on.
Bring
We're not
it in,
going to do
bring it in.
anything
Okay.
here. But I got you on
Okay.
camera. So, Delapal. I can't
Don't
do
call
the
me
Dee.
Dee.
Yeah,
Delapal is
okay.
fine.
So, talk about yourself. I've had you on the show before. We did a We did a kitchen setup for you.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was fun. That was a different vibe. You had your own little show. But tell the audience who you are, your background, and what you do.
Okay, well, my name is Dalapa. I am a baker by trade. I went to culinary school and I've been working in hospitality, working in restaurants for over 10 years. The hospitality industry is still going through a lot right now. So in the meantime, in between, not necessarily finding work and riding out the pandemic like the rest of you, I decided to kind of open up my own at-home baking business, doing anything from like cakes, small cakes, cupcakes, cookies, comfort pastries is what I like to call them, because just anything that kind of makes you feel good, something sweet that you kind of are craving in the middle of the night is what I specialize in, because that's usually when I'm craving these sweets. Yeah. And I am Nigerian. We are Nigerian.
You just gonna say that like.
So I also do some small bites, some Nigerian appetizers that we're all very familiar with, really comfortable with, but you don't really get or have as often, especially when there's no parties or celebrations or weddings happening. So things like meat pies and like puff puff are, very much staples at these events. So I like to bring that to your everyday eating.
Yeah.
I am here in Florida with the rest of my family for Thanksgiving.
Yes.
But for the week, I will be baking and providing the Tampa area with some holiday treats. So we have apple pie with a bourbon caramel, sweet potato cheesecake with granola and whipped cream, and a peach and berry cobbler that I'm also doing that has a salted whipped cream on the top, which I actually made one of those today, and I've been waiting all day to eat it. Yes. So this is exciting for all of us.
Yeah, so we're going to have a little taste testing on here as well. So this is a vibe. Read back exactly what you're making, because I like the fact that you just threw bourbon, and I just love it. So run it back and tell them what the price is.
Throw in some buzzwords, make people excited.
Hashtag bourbon was what I.
So the caramel is going to be like a brown sugar caramel. I'm just going to throw a lot of bourbon in at the end, so not all the alcohol gets cooked out. So you still get that rich, alcohol flavor, but it's definitely a caramel. So the apple pie, I love caramel apple pie. I've kind of been chasing that forever. Somewhere I worked used to have this caramel apple pie where the caramel flavor was in the crust, and I've been trying to figure that out for 10 years, but I digress. So bourbon caramel with this apple pie. The sweet potato cheesecake is pretty simple, but very, very delicious. And I'm just going to top that with some granola and some whipped cream. Who doesn't like whipped cream with sweet potato? And the peach and berry cobbler, I really love making this. And that just gets, with some whipped cream on the top, or you can serve it with some ice cream. And I just like to add a little extra salt in my whipped cream, because it just really pulls out the richness, the sweetness. It mellows out the sweetness, but also makes things a little more sweet. And that's a trick I learned from a chef that I used to work with. So
I'm hungry. You just made me very hungry.
Would you like me to bring it?
I need you to go get it. While she's doing that, understand this is a treat. I like to eat. Those who know me know it's a vibe when it's time to eat for me. And so her coming, of course, to Tampa for the holidays, for us to have family time. And I like the fact that she said in parentheses Thanksgiving. Yes, we're here just for family time. It's not a celebration of what happened. But for her to be here making pastries, we're going to have some puff puffs, some meat pies. So she's already bought all that stuff, the dough for it. But in the meantime, you guys, if you want the cobbler, the cheesecake, or even the pie, I need you to make sure it's $20. She decided that she just discounted it from the price that she put on the app, by the way, but it's going to be $20. So if you guys are interested in getting any of those treats, or all three at once, because I'm that hungry, okay, you need to go ahead and DM Fei's Cafe, FEYICAFE on Instagram. DM her and give her that code GTApp so that you can get that $20 pie, cheesecake, or cobbler, right, Waffle? You can get either of those for just $20, and she will make it here fresh for the holidays for you for Thursday. Or if you want it afterwards, go ahead and get it. But it's the GT app, Fei's Cafe. If you haven't already downloaded Goddess Talk, I don't know what you're waiting for, because she's on there. Everybody's on there. And today, especially before the holidays start, you can tune in and use that code so you can get your peach cobbler, right, Waffle? It's a cobbler. I had never had a cobbler, but when she just explained it, I felt very hungry. And now I hear the utensils, so my mouth is warm. I'm ready for this. She just made the whipped cream and everything. So this is coming straight from the oven, fresh, right here to be eaten. While she's doing that, I want to make sure that we take a moment to, thank our sponsor. Again, Creative Concepts. If you're looking for any production needs, any services from graphic design, videography, photography, anything, a whole production like I have here, you need to check out Creative Concepts. Hit them up, DM them, and you can email too, and they will get right with you, okay? So in the meantime, I'm going to go to a commercial break. All right. That will allow us to let the Wappa get that dessert ready for us, allow us to pair with a nice wine or a cocktail, as I told you guys to do. And we'll be right back here on Goddess Talk Show. We are back. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And what am I looking at? This is so plated so nicely.
Yeah.
Can y'all see it? We were about to eat, but what
Eat
is
with
this?
your eyes first.
Eat with my eyes first?
I always like to put, even it's going to get, devoured. I like to make it look good. So the peach and berry cobbler, so really simple, kind of classic Southern dessert, but I am obsessed with it. We've got some peaches that are sliced. Blueberries were the berry of choice. That's just kind of seasoned simply, sugar, cornstarch, nutmeg, cinnamon, and lemon juice, lemon zest. That is the bottom of the cobbler. So that builds up the bottom. And then the top is something in between a biscuit and a cake as far as the consistency goes. But all of that kind of works very well together. And again, the salty whipped cream on the top. And
it smells good, by the way.
Go in.
I'll sell it out.
So I made this earlier, and I've been waiting a couple of hours myself to get into it. So
how do I get into this? Just go in?
Just do what feels right.
Because Lord knows, I love me a nice cake.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right, so this is $20?
This is $20. And it's a portion that feeds 6 to 8. We're not supposed to have that many people, but you can just eat 2 portions.
She said you don't have to share. You can eat it by yourself. Basically, you don't have to eat with anybody.
And the apple pie is a 9-inch pie, and that is also $20. And the sweet potato cheesecake, I apologize, is $25.
Okay,
so that is very hearty cheesecake, and I mean, all of it's delicious if I do say so myself.
I like this salty caramel top. It's different.
It's just whipped cream.
I mean, it's just whipped cream?
Yeah, salty whipped cream.
Yeah, it's good. I'm going to have to get into this. I'm not going to do too much on screen, but y'all know.
I know, I'm going to stop now.
I'm trying to be nice and cute on here for y'all. But once this is over, it's a wrap. And this blueberry, so she got the fresh fruits in here.
Yes.
Alrighty. We're going to table this for later. Along with my drink to wash it down.
I wish I had a drink.
You don't have your...
Just kidding.
She had a beer. Come on, stop. So this is amazing. This is amazing. So run it down one more time for them to know as far as what it is. That's a cobbler.
That is the peach and berry cobbler. That is $20. Again, it's a portion, feed 6 to 8. Then there is apple pie with a bourbon caramel that is also $20, and the sweet potato cheesecake with granola and whipped cream is $25.
So Faye's Cafe. And Faye, your website is going to be up soon.
Yes.
And it's going to be fayescafe.com.
Yep.
So FEYIS Cafe. CAFE is cute. So talk about what just the whole concept of it, because that was the part when you told me you were ready to start your business. I was so excited.
She was more excited than I was.
I was like, yes, what's this?
Yes. Definitely a lot more nervous. She was definitely excited. Faye is my middle name. So it's just my name, Cafe. Nothing. I mean, it is special to me. I love my name. I have a niece that's got the same name, if you will. Yes. So it's like, here's a little something for me. Yeah. That's corny, but that's how I feel. So Faye's Cafe, it was originally a restaurant concept, and the pandemic happened and we just shifted gears and shuffled the cards, and here we are, and I'm happy with the way things are going. It is slow, but things are picking up, and business is getting there. So. All right. So I need y'all, okay? All you have to do is DM her on IG. DM her on IG that you want the cobbler, the cheese. I was about to say cheesesteak. Cheesecake. I was thinking about Philly for a second. You only had one cheesecake. Yeah, I only had one. All right. So cheesecake, cobbler, or the pie. Yes. The pie and the cobbler are $20 each, and then the cheesecake is $25. Yep. And all you have to do is DM her. If you're in the Tampa Bay area, do you mind letting the sales still go till after you get back to Philly? What do you mean? So people can still use the app code when you get back to Philly, so they can get that discount. Okay, yeah. So she's gonna keep it until the end of the holidays. Maybe? Yeah. Okay. So y'all can still get it too in Philly when she gets back. Philly, South Jersey, the whole tri-state. If y'all need that pie, the cobbler, or the cheesecake, I need you to DM her, and all you have to do is DM her with the code GT app. Then you guys can start communicating, and you'll get your pie or whatever. Yeah. All right, cool. Thank you, sis. Thank you. Bye. For taking my cobbler. Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna eat this later as well. I appreciate you. Keep that nice and tight for me. All right, y'all. So we're going to now shift. I'm interested. We're going to shift to our next guest. I am so excited. Our next guest is Sweet Treats with Nell. So we're going to keep with the desserts. All right. Miss Nell, are you there? She's coming. She might not be ready yet. I pulled her in early. Hey, how are you?
Fine, and you?
I am wonderful. Thank you so much for jumping in here. How are you? I'm so excited because I met you through a conundrum on her virtual event as well.
It's hard. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear anything you just said.
No worries. Let's retract. Can you hear me now?
Can you see why my phone is messing up? I can't hear. I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
No worries. I hear you perfectly.
I don't know why I can't hear. It's like garbled. Sound is garbled.
Oh, no worries. So what we'll do is we'll pull another guest in while you work on that. Are you good now?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. How are you doing, Miss Nell?
Yes, I hear you. I'm good.
What's everyone you're pulling in? All right. So what we'll do is we're going to pull in our next guest. Yeah. All right. So we're going to go to our next guest, which is David Barron. All right. And David Barron is a farmer, guys. So, I always talk about our fresh fruits and vegetables, getting back with our agriculture. So David Barron has been supporting me with Afro-Organics since I really started a couple of years ago. And I was so excited when he got on the app when I first started and launched the app. So David Barron owns Cross-Eye Cricket Farms. David, are you there?
I can hear you.
Perfect. Hey, David.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. What's going on over there?
Oh, so much. It's all good. I tell you what was really going on is that your sister that was baking that cake?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Looked good.
I had a couple bites, and I still have I'm still tasting it. Like the blueberry, the nutmeg, the cinnamon. I'm still getting all that vibes right now.
Yes, yeah, good for your sister, good for your family.
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all stay up. Yeah, I'm a part-time farmer. I've been at farming professionally, if you will, for the last 6 years, 7 years, and then before that, just like a lot of people in your backyard. That's
Mm,
where it really starts, or your front yard. And Balaji, you're in Florida. You guys can grow avocados, pineapples,
mm,
all of that wonderful stuff year round. I'm up here in the Pacific Northwest in Oregon,
mm.
and we can't grow those avocados ever. But
Oh,
no, yeah. So there's some things that we, just you can't grow in certain regions. So I would encourage all the people that are listening or maybe listen in the future, start in your backyard if that's where you want to start, and just go at it.
hmm.
Yeah.
And what do you grow, David? Because there's several different things, and we're gonna get to your
Mhm.
products.
Mhm.
Your
Mhm.
products. So what do you grow?
We grow strawberries, raspberries, chicken eggs. We have lamb and we have goat, and
Okay.
that's all we do. Yeah. So yeah.
And cross-eyed cricket. Just talk about the name. How did you even get to that name? Because at first it was a tongue twister for me, but I'm used to it now whenever I see it. But what is cross-eyed cricket farms? What is it?
It's catchy, ain't it?
I've learned.
Yeah. Yeah, it's catchy. Yeah, crickets are. I did notice when I got on Twitter. I'll tell the story real quick. All the people that started following me and liking me and were these insect farmers,
Mm,
and I didn't realize the insect game. I've been missing out. You've been missing out. Uh, there's tons of protein in insects. People make all kind of, like, from popsicles to cakes to animal feed out of crickets. Yeah, it blew my mind. So that was an interesting experience on Twitter. But
mm.
yeah, the name, it has um, a catchy tune to it, and yeah, that's what I roll with. Yeah, thank you.
No
And
worries.
yeah, so some of the products that I'm gonna show your audience today on display are on the health and beauty, but not only health and beauty, but some of the products are necessary. Like that cake your sister made.
We're having a lot of technical difficulties with everyone.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. Yes.
Perfect. So keep going. Your
Yeah, I was
products
saying,
are in health
yeah,
and beauty.
yeah, health and beauty products that are good to have, but also necessary. Everyone needs to bathe, so soap is very important. Everyone buys soap and needs soap. Ours is handcrafted. We also have chapstick, which many of you can go to my IG or perhaps Balaji's, and you'll see the chapstick, the
Hmm.
beeswax chapstick. We keep bees. I failed to mention that. We keep bees on the farm as a host farm, and I've learned beekeeping in that process. And so we make use of the products from the bees in the soap, as well as some of the other health and beauty products. So,
And right now, you are having a discount for the holidays. So if you
yes.
use the GT app, what can they get from you?
Okay, you can get from me, honey. Stand by. Let me show you what you can get. I'd rather show you than tell you.
Okay.
One sec here. I got Balaji. How do I flip the camera? Do you know?
No, I'm actually not even by my phone to tell you.
Oh, okay. So I'm just gonna have to flip it on you guys like this. Let's see here.
Okay.
All right. Can you see that now?
Yes.
Okay. So do you see the raw honey here?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this is honey from the bees that are kept on the farm right here. You can get this on your app. You can get the Healing Hand Solve.
Yes.
And this is all natural ingredients. I don't suggest that you eat it, but it's all edible. Everything here is edible. The sugar scrub, the hand soap, and the chapstick from the beeswax, and then just some, some drip, if you will.
Hey.
I got the drip. Yeah, I got the drip.
You got
I got it.
Oh, that's too dope. Especially with the honey. It was so funny because I had a chef over this weekend. We had a Friendsgiving. And he was like, "Oh, do you have honey?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I brought out this big, bottle of honey. Yeah. And I wish now that I had yours, and I would have put my little coat in there and drink. Yeah. Oh, that's dope. Yeah. That would have been for real a boomerang, a nice little, slow. Yeah. I'm hungry now. Thanks, David. Yeah. All right. So, David, I believe you are offering people, it is 10% off with the GT 10%. App code. Yes. So it's 10% off, guys. If you go to the cyber sales section of GoddessTalk app, click on it. You go through it, look for Cross-Eye Cricket Farms, all right? Cross-Eye Cricket Farms. Yeah. And whatever products, you click on the website, check out the website, click on it, all right? And you get 10% off the honey, all right? Or the combination within your cart. So you have the honey, you have the lip gloss, which I am wearing actually, funny enough. Thank you for Yes. You have the softer hands, you have the sugar scrub. And when I tell you guys, this stuff smells amazing because I have some of mine, all right? And the sugar scrub, nice and supple. I like nice skin. And it's dope that I can get these products right from you. And I need to check out your body wash because that's a new product that I can also add to my shower. So that's definitely a dope situation. Yes. Thanks, David.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
No problem. Is there anything else you would like to tell folks about you, your business, or, what you're doing up there in Oregon? Anything?
Yeah, we have a small farm. I have 3 sons, 3 boys that I'm raising and teaching them hard work, teaching them not only hard work, but smart work. Your app has a lot of authors, books for children. So there's also on your app, there's also schools. I saw Balaji is an amazing person. Just all of y'all out there that are listening, when she's up there, way up there, she'll still holler at you
all the time.
Because we go way back. We ruticle like that. And I just want to shout you out. So real quick on the health and beauty products, the Solve is can be used on minor scrapes, cuts, facial imperfections. The scrub can be used on your face, your feet, your hands as well. Okay. Again, it's all edible. And be on the lookout for the liquid soap. We do have the hand soap, but be on the lookout for the liquid soap. And we'll be launching CBD products in 2021. So,
shout out to our CBD farmers. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, David. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yes, please download GoddessTalk app. See what is going on. Shout out to Cross-Eye Cricket Farms with David Barron. It's been a beautiful experience knowing him all these years. We're going to take another break, all right? In the meantime and in between time, go ahead and download GoddessTalk app. Check it out. Check out the cyber sales. We'll be right back. Hey everyone, welcome back to Goddess Talk Show. I'm so excited to have you back. I want to just take a second to make sure that you had a moment to go check out Goddess Talk app. All right, Goddess Talk app, you can find it on your App Store or your Google Play Store, Apple or Google, and you can download it. It's one word, Goddess Talk, GoddessTalk. It was developed by Black-owned developer, first generation apps. Shout out to A Conundrum. She built the app for me and it's been amazing. And today, funny enough, is the 24th of November. I dropped the app in July. So it's only been just a couple months and I'm so excited. There's been so many opportunities that have just burst open since we dropped the app. And I want to thank every single business, every single download, every single shout out, anybody tagging. You have made this possible. And the fact that we are now going to take this small space and take it to the streaming platforms of Roku. I couldn't have imagined this when we dropped the app. And I just want to thank you all for making it all happen. All right. So our next guest, we're going to bring her back on, is Sweet Treats by Nell. All right. She's a wonderful pastry chef as well. I met her just a couple months ago at another cyber event, and it's just been wonderful. She's been supporting. I need you guys to also support her as well. So, Sweet Treats by Nell, are you there?
Yes, I'm gonna try it again.
Yay. I hear you. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm great, great, great. I hear your voice is so beautiful. So, I love
Thank
it.
you.
So
Thank
go
you.
ahead and introduce yourself. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the Goddess Talk Show and app family.
Okay, hi, I'm Chanel of Sweet Treats by Nell. I'm pastry chef. I bake cakes, pies, rolls, cobblers, just all types of sweet treats. But yes,
Yes.
so I've been
Yeah.
baking for a long time. In my family, I really like breads also, like my sweet rolls and things. But for
Ooh,
you and your audience, I
yes.
have my cake jars. When I go with the
Yay.
camera, my cake jars.
Make them see it. Let them see it. Like uh this is love in a jar, y'all. This is amazingness in a jar. All right. So Sweet Treats by Now, show them and tell them what they're looking at.
Okay, so this is all my cake jars are the cakes that I normally bake regularly, whole cakes. So I
Mm,
decided to get them out to more people, especially with COVID. Instead of them having to come to me, I could just ship them, and I can ship them everywhere. So this
mm,
one in my hand is actual carrot cake. So it's a layer of buttercream, carrot cake, buttercream, carrot cake, buttercream. And I have different flavors. I have lemon pound cake, red velvet, cookies and cream, chocolate bliss, classic vanilla with chocolate buttercream, classic vanilla with vanilla buttercream. And then I have the other flavors, which include Black Forest, strawberry shortcake, caramel pecan passion, and as I said, carrot cake. So they normally sell between for 4 for 25 for the buttercream flavors, and then the ones with fruit and things in it, they're 4 for 27, and you can get each of them in a 2 pack also, and then combinations. And I have that all up on my site, and I did
yes.
give a discount also.
Yeah, she gave us 15%, y'all. So y'all gonna get all those flavors, all those mixes and glorious goodies, all right, with the 15% off once you use the GT app code. If you have not, number one, looked at what she just showed you. All right. But if your mouth hasn't watered, I don't think you're alive right now. I just don't. So you need to go ahead and download Goddess Talk app. Check out our Cyber Tales tab. Check out Sweet Treats by Nell. She's giving you 15% off of all that goodness. All right. Website real quick.
Okay. Ma'am?
Your website. What's your website?
It's www.etsy.com/shop/sweet treats by Nell.
Okay.
And
We'll make sure we put it.
you want me to put it?
No, we'll put it on there for you. We'll show the audience on the bottom where they can get it from.
Okay.
Yes.
And the
And
coupon I starts on Black Friday, and I did extended it to January 1st.
ooh. So we get to go through all of, the holidays, the Christmas, the New Year with some sweet treats by now.
Yes, at a discount. And I also have personalization that you can do. Like I have stickers that you can add on. Like this says happy birthday. This one is like if you have like for baby showers, you can use them as little gifts. So
Oh,
boy, girl. If you're having a reveal party, that's big here in Louisiana.
mm.
Um, then I have happy birthdays. And then I have another birthday one and like graduation stickers. Also, and just so if you want to add a touch, and like some people ask me to write notes, I don't mind writing notes inside of them because they give them as gifts. So I
Yeah.
got like I'll do a handwritten note also.
Okay. And now, do you mind giving us a background to just how you fell in love with it and just the concept of bringing it out and what you've pivoted during the COVID season with your treats as well, right?
Yes, ma'am. I started baking when I was younger. I have my great grandma was a baker, my great aunt was a baker, and I always used to watch them in the kitchen. And so it just kind of transpired. And I asked for, I know it's cliche, I asked for an easy bake oven when I was younger, and I used to bake in the little easy bake oven. And so then I started just baking for my family and like my rolls, everybody liked my rolls, and then I would bake cakes. And so my grandma, she was like, "You can't be giving that away. You need to charge." I said, "I can't charge family, grandma." But she was like, "That sugar ain't free," and it's
Yeah.
not. But I just love baking. It's like it's relaxing for me, and it's a mind thing for me. So then I started doing it like for church events. So they would like buy my cakes for the church events, and then when I started with this online, because normally it was just hearsay and people would come to me. I always wanted to be like the cake lady, but I used to
Yeah.
make the masks. So I was making masks and I was sewing them by hand, putting them together. And then I didn't pivot because
Mm.
everybody started buying the pre-made mask and I didn't
Yeah.
do that. So I got left behind. It was like they was putting designs on them, which I can do that, but I couldn't sew them fast enough. So then I was
Mm.
like, well, I got to do something. So I was like, I'll put my cakes in a jar and I opened up my Etsy site and I started listing them. And then I met a conundrum. She had a box. I was like, okay, I'm really a shy person. So like, this is really cool. So I was like, she was on live one night and I was up late because I'm always up late. And it was like, let me just click on it. And I clicked on it and she was like, I'm having a box. And if you want to get your product in there, hit me in my DM. And I was like, Lord, do I do this? And he was like, yeah, do it. So I got in her DM and I was like, I got some sweet treats. Blah, 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 blah. And she hit me up, and the
Yeah.
rest is history. So it's like, yes. And I'm adding like more different treats because I wanted to have an online bakery. So it's not just going to be cakes in the jar, it'll be other things too. So I'm trying to slowly add other more cakes and more things that I bake just so I can have an online bakery. But it's exciting and it's relaxing for me.
No, this is a beautiful experience. And I just thank you so much for even taking the chance to put your stuff on the cyber sales tab as well and offering a
Yes.
15%, offering 15%. Like, guys, you need to make sure you click the link, all right, for Sweet Treats by Nell. Order you a couple of these treats. They were in the boxes. And also tell people the longevity, the shelf life of these things as well. That would be important for them to know as well.
Okay, so when I ship them, I do priority, and you should get them, depending on post office, like 2 to 3 days. But like my family, when they order them, because they order, like my brother, he orders box up, so he keeps them in his refrigerator. And all you
Mm.
have to do, it's like a regular cake. If you keep it refrigerated, pull it out and let it get room temperature. And then I
Mm.
had some people tell me like when they get them, they actually freeze them, and then when they want to treat themselves, you just take it out the freezer, let it thaw out, and you got your cake. So it lasts a while. Like if you want to sit it on a counter, I would say maybe 7 to 10 days, just like you would do a regular cake.
Mm.
Like how would you buy a cake? You would, if you leave it out, I would say that's the same. But if you can put it in the refrigerator or the freezer, and it'll last longer.
Okay.
So
Yes,
and
no, I'm excited. I'm hungry to even get my own, so I'll make sure that I get mine as well. Y'all need to go ahead and get Sweet Treats by now. Use the GT app code, all right? That coupon code. Every single business that's listed under the cyber sales section has a GT app code on their site, and all you have to do is put that in, and you're gonna get 15% off with Sweet Treats by now. Get you some of these goodies. I thank you so much for going with us on this journey. I appreciate you.
Oh, yes. I appreciate you, and this has been so much fun, and I can't wait to do something else with you.
All right, yes, for sure. All right, so we're gonna pivot to our next guest, but before we do that, let's take a little break. All right, I want to make sure that we give him an opportunity to get himself together, get back on screen with us, download Goddess Talk app, check out that cyber sales section, get you a cocktail, get you a treat, something. You know, we're having a party today. All right, and we'll be right back on Goddess Talk Show. Welcome back to Goddess Talk Show. I'm your host, Balaji Ajike. And if you weren't here when we first announced at the beginning of the show, yes, Goddess Talk Show is going to Roku. You can now stream my stuff online. You don't have to go to YouTube. You don't have to go to Facebook. I don't have to do any IG lives anymore. You can just go on your TV, on your Roku TV especially, type in Goddess Talk, and we're going to have a network. So my job now is to build that network. I want educators on there so that now while the kids are home, they can get educated right on at home on the TV with Black educators. If you're looking for health information, if you're looking for business coaching, if you're looking for anything, even maternal information, I want to make sure that I have all these people plugged into our network, Goddess Talk Network, all right? And it's going to be on Roku. And you know, everything I do is Black owned. So I was just so happy to find and meet all these amazing people that made it happen. So shout out to the team. They're just killing it for me. I literally can't thank everybody enough, all right? Make sure you download Goddess Talk app because we're going to roll out some more new stuff. But in the meantime, you have coming up next the owner of Urban Elite Beauty, all right, Mr. David Benton. He happens to be from Jersey. We're from the same county. So I'm so happy to bring him on here. David, how are you doing? What's going on, brother?
I'm doing great. How you doing? I just beat a battle with COVID, so I'm good. You know.
Look, when you texted me to tell me that, I was like, "What?" Yeah. I'm so happy that number one you beat that, and I'm so happy that you were able to be here today as well.
Yep, I'm ready to go.
Yes,
I'm healthy. I'm thankful and I'm grateful.
Yes.
And real quickly for you, thank you for all that you're doing. You know, for the culture and for the community and. It's such a blessing to see you blossom and pull me along a little bit. So thank you.
I love it. Thank you. So I want to make sure people get to know you a little bit as well. So I happened to meet David again online recently through a cyber event with Conundrum. And it just so happened that I was letting people get on the app as business owners and you hit me up. And then you actually paid for one of our sponsorships for the ad.
Absolutely.
And thank you so much for doing that, for believing in us. I've tried as best as I could to keep pushing your product out, make sure that we see it. And of course, you're on the cyber sales as well. So David, talk about your business, your brand, and what is Urban Elite Beauty?
Well, first of all, let me say I'm the CEO and founder of Urban Elite Beauty. We got established in 2018 after myself working 10 years in the cosmetology industry, helping young ladies and young men and women get their license in barbering and cosmetology. And that's just how this birthed. Now, Urban Elite Beauty, we are a world-class brand that promote health and wellness in Black communities across the country. Our vision pretty much is to provide quality beauty solutions for the community and for the culture. And what I did was I created a phenomenal anti-aging brand for skincare. I'll show you my products in a minute. We have numerous customers that come back over and over and over again to support us and love our products. So I'm excited for where we're going.
Okay, so go ahead and talk about your products because you have some gold in them. I love
Yes.
that you sprinkle some gold in there.
Yes.
What's the product? Because I've been using it. I actually have been using it.
Right.
It's my regimen every day now when I take a shower, get out because your skin needs to be damp a little bit.
Right.
So you use the serum. So talk about that.
Well, absolutely. All of our products have a particular theme to it, and it's having 24 karat gold. If you know the history of gold on skin, it provides skin with the antioxidants that is needed. Also, I made sure all of my products have collagen in it because that fights the anti-aging product process. We have something, I don't know if you can see this, but this is our 24 karat gold Cleopatra face mask. Impacted with a lot of collagen to help you with those dark spots, those blemishes on your face, fine lines, wrinkles, and all that great stuff. We also have something for under your eye bags. So for those of you who don't get enough sleep at night, those of you who are up all night, whether you're doing a presentation or just can't sleep, this is a month's supply of black nano gold that goes under your eye that will eliminate dark spots and puffiness and make you look like the vibrant young people that you are. All right. We have two different lip balms or lip moisturizers that the women love. All right. This is called our gold here. And keep in mind, all of our products have 24 karat gold in it, particles. All right, to keep the antioxidants on your skin, etc. So this is our gold style. Here is our elixir style, and it's really no difference. It's just a preference of what style you like. Let me see if you can take a look at that. See the gold sparkles in that? All right. So so you can use this in wintertime. You can use it during summertime, and it'll keep your lips moisturized pretty much all day. And then our flagship product is our 24 karat gold miracle moisture serum. This is what really even tones your skin, get the dark spots and blemishes. Like for women who have hormonal acne, to work very good for. One of the things I always tell people is to maybe 1 to 2 to 3 drops, 90 seconds, rub it in your face after you wash your face with a cleanser. And by the way, I'll be having the cleanser coming out in the next maybe 3 weeks or so to complement this.
Okay. You can get all those products. David has a special going on right now, and if you use the GT app, David, what do they get? You give them a little freebie as well.
I got some goodies for anybody who buy any combo. I'm gonna give you some free iPod wireless earphones. Yes. Now, if you want to work out, you have a long stress day at work, you can put these earphones in and give you a magnificent style. Also, because I'm in a good mood, what I'm going to do from now until after Christmas, any combo or anything you buy, free shipping is on me. Just use the code BRI20 and shipping is free on me.
All right. So get your InPods, get your combos, and then you're going to get free shipping as well. So you can't miss out on these cyber sales. I'm just saying, like, y'all are telling me all the stuff y'all doing. I'm like checking off, like, I need this for this person, that for that person. And of course, the skin regimen is just, I love it because as someone, especially who's fought with my skin and the dark spots, the scarring, and all those things, for me to use your product, especially the serum, because I usually stay away from them because some of them are too greasy, too watery. It's just a nice layer And I usually will put my moisturizer on right after I let it dry out. And it's been cool. I haven't had any adverse effects because I have eczema, and usually anything too drying on my skin, I will do it right away, and I haven't. So that's a great product review for that as well, right? So David, what else do you do? Because I know a couple weeks ago you were walking through Philly because you're from Philly as well. Talk about your activism and your community activities as well.
Absolutely. Part of being a part of the Urban Elite Beauty family is you have to be in the community. What we normally do is once a month, we'll go out and feed the homeless. We'll put together some goodie bags. We'll go through Philadelphia. We'll go through Delaware. We'll go through New Jersey, Camden. The hardcore parts that people don't want to go in and reach and touch the people, we're going to do that. That's going to be, that is a part of what my family brand is all about, Urban Elite Beauty. So, you may see us in North Philadelphia. You may see us in Camden, New Jersey. You may see us somewhere in the heart of Newcastle, Delaware. But you will see us out there touching the people and trying to make a difference. And that's
how can we support you?
You can go to www.urbanelitebeauty.com. You can check out our products there. On Instagram, I have 14.5 thousand people that follow us. You can go to urban_elite_beauty. Check us out there. Communicate with me. Send me a DM. I'm accessible. Anything you need, I'm here for you.
Yes. So use that discount code, y'all. Get you your free in pods. All right. Get you your free shipping. And it's a beautiful thing. So thank you so much, David. I appreciate you being part of our cyber sales. You have a great evening.
Thank you for everything you do. Thank you so much.
All right. So we're going to pivot. It's almost 6:00 and I am so excited. I am so excited. What? I don't know what's going on. So we're going to take a break. We're going to take a quick break for our next guest. I'm excited about this person coming up because as a woman and with hair, there's only one place that I feel at home sometimes, and it's great to always go there. So we'll be right back on Goddess Talk. Stay tuned. Download the app. We'll be right back. We are back on Goddess Talk Show. I am excited because I did announce earlier that we are going to be moving to Roku. Yes, Goddess Talk Show will be on Roku streaming as of Friday. I will let you know what time in the future, but just get excited with me because we are going to be on a streaming platform. And as we keep getting bigger, we're going to keep doing bigger things, all right? So I'm going to have different people joining the network who are going to be able to teach you different things and move us as a people across the globe forward, all right? So let's pivot over to our next guest. I'm so excited to have Pam of My Shade and Texture on here. Hey, Pam, how are you?
Hey, Balaji, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. So before I took the break, I was like, yes, I'm excited for our next guest because me and my hair love the fact that we have a black owned beauty supply store here in Tampa, Florida.
Yes.
All right. Yes. So my shade and texture. Pam, introduce yourself. I love to hear you talk. Go ahead.
Thank you. My name is Pam Thompson. I'm the owner and founder of My Shade and Texture, a beauty supply bar and salon for naturalistas. Last Monday, we actually celebrated our 1 year anniversary. So, yes, it's been a wild one, is what we like to say. 2020, dealing with COVID, dealing with local protesting. We've seen a lot as a new small business, but being able to pivot, and we continue to pivot to just keep up with the pace of everything that's going on around us. We couldn't ask for more. So we are getting prepared for our Black Glow Days, is what we like to call it. Starts on Friday and it ends on Cyber Monday. So we're here at the store getting ready for that.
Yes. And if you use the GT App 20 code, because Pam put a 20 because I want to use one every year. So 2021 come, GT App 21 on there.
Yes,
Pam gave us a GT App 20 code. You can get 20%.
Yes.
Look, I'm about to roll up in there real good, okay? So I could swipe my card.
Exactly.
So, talk about My Shade and Texture because it's always lovely to hear the story about My Shade and Texture. So talk about it.
Yes. So this has been like a lifelong journey and vision for myself. But I really decided to get serious about this a little over 5 years ago. And it was just after one too many bad experiences at beauty supply stores, whether it was a mom and pop place or one of our big box brands. So it got to the point where it was, Pam, are you going to continue to complain or are you going to do something about it? So at that point is where I decided to be a change agent and do something about it. Being one of the biggest spenders when it comes to the beauty industry as Black consumers, we are the number one when it comes to spending money. However, on the flip side, when it comes to ownership, it's not balanced. So I wanted to provide a safe space for women of color who look like me, who are rocking their natural coils, and to also provide a space for small business owners. We are a big proponent for supporting local brands. So we have a number of programs, consignment, wholesale programs. We also offer weekly pop-up shops where we open our doors for local Black-owned business to come in and sell their products. We have a salon, which is currently closed due to COVID, but I hope to reopen that at the beginning of the year. But the highlight of the store, what I like to say, and I'm just going to bring you around. This is Emil. We're getting ready. Emil is our assistant beauty curator, getting ready for Black Glow, but this is our blend and glow bar. So it's an interactive DIY station where you can make self-care products, body scrubs, multi-purpose oils, take home a clay mask. So it's just, allowing women to come in, get the questions that they need answered. You go to another store, you probably can't get those questions answered about your hair. So very happy to be here, regardless of what I went through during 2021. It made me a bigger and stronger business owner.
Yes. Talk about your QR codes because I love when I come in, like you'll be busy. Like Pam is busy already, with other guests, other, patrons. And sometimes she might not be able to come talk to you, but you have QR codes at every station of every product to let us know about the product. So talk about that part as well.
Absolutely. From my personal experiences, I wanted to be able to address that because I know that men and women share those experiences where you're in the middle of an aisle at a store trying to figure out, hey, what is it about this product? Why should I buy it? What are the ingredients? Who's the owner? So I took that footwork out of it for you by creating these QR codes, which allows you to get to know the brand. So it will direct you to tutorials, ingredients, or a little bit more so that you can make a more informed decision and or purchase and feel comfortable about it. So just using a little bit of technology and allowing people to just roam. And, some people, they want to talk to someone face to face, whereas someone, they'll grab their basket, let me roam and do my own thing, Pam.
That is true. And the salon, because I have been to the salon last year actually, and I had a treatment, and I remember I was under like the steam treatment, and oh, I'm excited for that to come back. I'm excited. Yeah.
But
So
hydration treatments, but here at our salon, the Wash and Glow Bar, is all about catering to naturals. So providing those services, steam treatments, detox treatments, everything that you can think of, wash and goes. That's what goes on in the Wash and Glow Bar.
yes. And you have so many Black owned products within your store. That's the most exciting part for me, because sometimes we go into these stores and they're owned, number one, by others, but then the products in there aren't really made for us. And to find that, a lot of the products that you own are Black owned products, and some of them are very local Black owned products as well. So talk about that experience of trying to, because you call yourself, the connoisseur, but you're also trying to put yourself together with other people. You've met with these people. You've went to some of these events. I remember you telling me that last time that we did an interview. So talk about that experience of trying to curate all of those products under one building for your customers.
Yeah, so being a beauty curator is just pretty much bringing all of these items together, whether they're small brands, big brands, or indie brands. Going to different shows and just, doing my research at the beginning of this process, asking questions as far as what brands are you looking for, or just bringing a new brand to the forefront. So, for example, we have Onesie, who's also found on the GoddessTalk app. She has been here. She's a friend of my Shade and Texture. She recently hosted an event where she unveils her new products. So we provide that platform for new business owners, whether you're less than a year old or you're a vet in this industry. And I'm happy to say we're at least 50 plus Black brands, and my goal is to get as many more Black-owned brands into the store. So whether they're here in Tampa, Florida, in the country, or outside of the country, it's just been my biggest passion, is to provide a space for us by us.
Whoa! First of all, you said more than 50 products of Black-owned products in your hair, in your beauty supply store.
Absolutely. Yep.
Okay. And if y'all are looking for some of these big ones, because I have been using my Curls and Potion. Yes, that was the one that you turned me on to. And in my house, I have like the whole line. I have the whole line. But then for me, because of my locks, especially, I had a hard time finding stuff where I could find curls with it or define curls with it. And you turned me on to Wrap-A-Lock. Yep. And girl, I came back. I was like, Pam, do you have because I bought all of your supply that one time.
You wiped me out.
I did. And then it was like, okay, I still needed like another medium or something. So I ended up going on the website. You sent it to me because I came back to you because I wanted to make sure I still purchased right from you. Yes. And you said, nope, just go to their website and you're good. And I went in there and I bought a whole bunch more. And my hairstylist loves it. When I saw the curls and how long they stayed and they didn't fall, I was like, hold on, this is my hair. I was over here shaking it. You couldn't tell me anything. And it was just great. It was great because another Black woman who understood the fact that, hey, my hair is a little different and certain things I need, even the hold spray and all those things, you walked through and talked about how this might help with itching. This might help with moisture. This might help with dryness. And you took so much care. And I love, love, love that. And that's been a year since we did that video. And I still remember that when I'm thinking of products. So thank you so much, Pam.
All right. You're welcome.
Yo, GT App 20 is the code you need to use to get 20% off on My Shade and Textures. So if you go to, of course, GoddessTalk App, Pam is actually on our video. Funny enough, she's part of the promo video that I created for the app. And you go in there and you shop. You have women, of course, products for women, and then you have products for the fellas as well. And you get 20% off with GT App 20. So thank you so much, Pam. We will see you soon.
All right, take care.
You too. See ya. All righty, guys. So I'm going to take this moment to remind you, we are going to Roku, y'all. Roku. I am not staying on Instagram anymore. No more YouTube. No more Facebook. They're going to get the highlight reel. You get to see everything, the production, the behind the scenes, the real truth on Goddess Talk Network, which will be coming on Roku this Friday. I will let you know what time you can tune in. But what I plan on doing was to have this party as a cyber party for all these amazing businesses with their sales, but then also to let you guys know what I plan on doing, right? So we're going to be heading over to Roku, and we're going to keep pushing. We're going to keep bringing more people, bringing you more content, all right? And it's just been an amazing experience. I never thought I would be here in the first place. Like, you couldn't tell me when I decided I wanted to start a podcast that I would be moving to streaming. That was not even an idea. But each day, each year, it's just been an experience. And COVID, despite everything that's going on, has forced me to maneuver. Shadow banning on social media has forced me to maneuver. And it's, guess what? We need to create content for us, by us, through us, all right, with Black creatives, Black entrepreneurs, Black community. And I plan on making sure that we do all that and some on Goddess Talk, which will be on Roku starting on Friday. I'll let you know what time you can tune in. All right, I'm going to make sure that we step aside and take one last break, all right, before the hour is over so that we can let our next guest come on. We'll be right back here on Goddess Talk Show. Welcome back to Goddess Talk Show. I am your host, Balaji Ajike. And right before the break, I told you that we were moving over to Roku. All right. We're going to be on a streaming platform. We're no longer going to stay on social media. We're going to take it further. We're going to take it into your homes for real. You don't have to stare at your phone screen or your iPad just to watch us on a live or Facebook. All right. We're going to be moving over to your TV on your station. We're going to have Goddess Talk Network. And within that network, I plan on bringing on some real heavy hitters, all right? People who are going to teach you, all right? During the day, we're going to have the kids at home. So why not have educational, scholastic experience for them during the day. And then, of course, we're going to have stuff for the adults. And later in the evening, we're going to have fun time as well. So just look forward to what that network on Roku will look like. It's going to be called the Goddess Talk Network. Of course, I'm still Balaji. I'm still going to be Goddess Talk on there. I'm still going to show you some of my content. But now I'm going to share the wealth with the whole family. All right. So we're going to move on to our next guest. It's my girl, Kay Goody, owner of Kay Goody Collections. I'm so excited to have her on here. She is having a huge cyber sales, all right? And I'm so excited to let you know how much off you're going to get with the cyber sales with Kay Goody. So, hey, girl, how you doing?
Hello, Queen. Hello.
You ready?
Yes. Well, before we even say anything else, let me adjust your crown, Queen. Congratulations. Look at God just opening up doors and opportunities. You bring forth a blessing to our people, and the Lord opened up the floodgates for you. Look at you, girl. Look at you, girl. You better.
Yeah. Cheers.
I'm going to go and clank my water.
Look, it's a fun day. It's a fun night. It's been a crazy, hectic week, of course. I wasn't sure we're gonna get there by Black Friday, but I got the go ahead, and it's just hitting up the team like, hey, can you be ready? And you said, of course, and you are here. So, Miss K Goody, just explain who you are, introduce yourself to the people, and what do you do?
I am K Goody, the natural hair guru, and can't nobody check me when it comes to that crown, okay? I focus on natural hair care, working with the health of the scalp first, then working it way down the shaft. If you can see, I just recently locked my hair. My products were used to fortify. But just a little bit of my background. I am a retired street pharmaceutical representative and K Goody Collection. And my brand is my second chance at bringing forth empire and breaking the chains, breaking the generational curses for the people in my family, and opening doors for people that come behind me. Not only do I have a full product line that is just recently celebrated 90 days on Walmart.com, it's also being sold internationally on the website. And I actually just dropped my second publication, which is the Blueprint to Retail, to show you as a business owner how to get your products or any retail item on e-commerce and out there in the market, and give you an opportunity to learn things that it took me years to learn in a virtual point and click comprehensive workflow.
Look, that blueprint is an amazing thing. Number one, the event that you had was great. You walked through it and you were so very transparent. You talked to the people, you showed them, and then you aligned them with people who can help them follow through, like Anessa and other people. And it was just great to see how you really wrote it out, the blueprint of how people can get their products on retail sites such as Walmart, eBay, Amazon, and every other space. Now let's talk about your products, because your products are killing it. So what are your products?
Oh, well, my number one seller is the quenching oil. The quenching oil is our is our top seller. This is an oil-based product. Olive oil is a fortifying carrier oil. We have 6 different essential oils. Everything is a milliliter each, so it's heavily concentrated. It can be felt immediately on contract. The reason I came up with that product is because I was actually stabbed 16 times. The majority of blows I took to my head, so I walked around for years with patches. And this oil concoction allowed me and helped to fortify my growth and restart growth in places like my scar tissue, where the doctor said I was not going to be able to have hair. So I
Mm.
elevated myself and went on into a full line. And we also have the quenching cream, which is coconut oil based. It's used specifically for the hair follicle twist outs, detangling, things of that nature. Or if you have a son or a daughter that you braid hair for, this will be definitely helpful to make sure that their hair stays as moist as their scalp. I also have the herbal leave-in formula. It's completely herbs. It's just like a tea bag. You're gonna boil it in water. Rinse your hair with it. You can drink it and consume it. There's nothing harmful in it whatsoever. Everything is herbal, straight from the gods, straight from the earth. Okay. This is definitely a new product that's new to the market. Other people have come behind it with different herbal tea remedies, but this was the first one to hit the market. We also
Mm.
have our growth and rejuvenation roux. We also have a pre-poo, which is a co-wash. So if you ever heard the word pre-poo, Kay Goody is the one who came up with it. Don't worry about it. My patent and trademark is coming through. Bam, bam. And the newest product to add to our line is our peppermint head to toe shampoo. Now, this product, I tell you what, this is probably second to the oil. This is my favorite because
Mm.
you could use it from literally from head to toe. And if you take note, I just washed my locks today. You see my curls are popping. That's because of this shampoo right here, girl. Okay. I address with my products the problems that we see that going on with the normal products that are based on the market today. Like, say, for instance, with shampoo. If you use normal liquid-based shampoo, you're usually ending up with a huge spot with full of shampoo. Or when you're natural, you have a hard time soaking the shampoo down to your scalp, and a lot of times your hair gets clean and not your scalp. That's the
Mm.
reason why I make sure this is a foam base. The foam allows it to basically encapsulate and fortify. It goes all the way down to the roots. So you're able to make sure your scalp is just as clean as the rest of your hair. And most importantly, it rinses out so clean, so easily. You don't have to worry about spraying that one spot that you got more shampoo on. And the best part about it is in this one bottle, you can literally get up to 300 pumps from this one bottle. So it gives you an opportunity to not only spend your money wisely, because I don't price my products at anything too high for the market. This is actually $11.99. The oil $8.99. I don't price anything over $15. So that way it's affordable to add to your regimen, because I know sometimes people live off fixed incomes. The goal is to make sure that my line tackled all the problems that I saw within the market that weren't being addressed.
All right. And you are offering people 40% off All
Oh,
right.
yes. Yes, yes. You
40%
put it in that
off
cart.
of her line of beauty. All right. And that's why I call it her line of beauty, because it helps to, reverse certain issues. Like she talked about, she was stabbed, she has scar tissue. Doctors told her it wasn't going to grow through there. And I especially understand that. Losing hair at one point in my life, it was like, whoa, will it grow back? And to know that there are
Yeah.
products out there that can help women is very important. Talking about the pre-poo, and our hair needs a lot more love than most products out there. So the fact that you pre-poo, then you can shampoo, condition, and then you can use the nourishing oils and the creams and all those things is a beautiful thing. And to get 40% off during a cyber sale is important as well. All right. Because we're going to save them
Hello.
coins today. All right.
Yes.
So tell them again what products you have and what they can look forward to with this 40% off using the GT app code.
Okay, you can head right over to the website right now as we speak and use the GT20, the GT App 20 promo code, and you're going to receive 40% off of your entire order, whether it's one bottle or 30 bottles. You're going to get your 40% off. And also, just as an exclusive gift to the first 50 people who go onto the website right now and make an order, you're going to also get a free gift. And that free gift is a sample of the head to toe shampoo. Now, I did not make this available for purchase as of yet because there's a mystery, there's a method to my madness. But I would like for people to go ahead out and I have an opportunity to try it outside of people who are coming into the salon and receive a service from me directly.
Mm.
You have a herbal leave-in formula, and it's safe to be used on from infants straight out the womb all the way up to your great grandmother who may not have the opportunity to bathe and wash herself, and you got to wash her hair. You're going to want to rinse her out with a nice little bit of leave-in. We've got the
Mm.
detangler that's formulated in the quenching cream. That's definitely going to be helpful for any block retwist, which is what I just did today. Or if you wanted to do just a twist style or any type of protective style, the quenching cream is going to help you out. And I tell you what, the best brand you should always have in anything. If you don't have nothing else, you need this quench oil. If you need this quench oil like you need a microwave to warm up your food, okay? This stuff is going to give you what you need. I can focus in because I got baby hairs growing in yet. See this baby hairs right there? That came from
And
the
you
quench
get
oil.
that 40% off. And you get the
40%
40%
off. Oh yes, and I also have the download for the book. If anybody needed help with starting their business or getting their things to e-commerce, you definitely can go on the website right now and get that book for only $10.
$10 for you to pivot within COVID, $10 for you to really get your brand out there across Walmart, Amazon, eBay, and everywhere else. All right. $10 we can spend. That's an investment in yourself and your business. You do not want to miss out on that. I have my copy of the blueprint. I definitely gave away a couple tickets and people got copies of the blueprint as well. I know that you've had a couple people who have followed through, getting their stuff on Amazon and Walmart and eBay. So,
Oh,
shout
for
out to
sure.
you. Yes, shout out to you for, putting people on, because that's what it is. It's not always about keeping all the information to yourself. It's always about plugging it to other people who need it to move forward as well.
Your cup can't get filled up if it's full. So you got to pour out. You got to pour into other people, and that's what
Mm.
it's about. As us as a culture, we have to learn how to share the blessings and opportunities that we have because we're not only moving ourselves forward, we're moving the culture forward. And it's the
Hey,
point. It's for the culture.
for the culture, everything we do here, Goddess Talk, soon to be on Roku, is all about the culture and moving us forward across the globe. So I'm just excited as I don't even know what to tell y'all. I've been my nerves have been bad the past couple of weeks just trying to get this all together, and to be able to finally to just sit and do it and watch it happening, it's a blessing. So
It's a huge. It is. This is huge, Queen. This is huge.
yes, yes. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna have K Goody leave, all right, but she's not gonna be gone too long because at the end of the day, you'll always see K Goody around, all right. But use that 40% code GT App 20, right, K Goody?
Correct. Correct. 20 CT App 20 is going to be 40% off from now until the end of the month. So if you got a
Mm.
grandma in New York, you need to call her up and tell her to place the order.
All right. So we will see you soon. All right. We love you. Thank you so much for your support on the cyber sales and, of course, on the Goddess Talk app as well.
Oh, thank you so much, Queen. Congratulations. Much love, blessings, and light. Okay.
You appreciate it. See ya.
All right. Bye bye.
All right, so we're about to take one other break because we're about to bring our next guest. Our previous guest, which was Pam Thompson of My Shade and Texture, kind of introduced her a little bit. But we're gonna have Patricia Onesie of Onesie Wraps come on, and she's gonna be talking about all these beautiful wraps that she has. I actually have one. I'm waiting so that I can actually, put it on eventually. But Patricia Onesie of Onesie Wraps will be our next guest when we come back on Goddess Talk Show. See you soon. Hey everyone, welcome back to Goddess Talk Show with your host Balaji. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to, of course, remind you that we're going to be on Roku come Friday. Sorry, I'm over here skipping a couple days. Friday, we will be going to Roku, streaming on Roku come Friday, and I'm so excited. So, our next guest is Patricia Onesie of Onesie Wraps. Please, Patricia, how are you doing today?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. It's great to have you back.
Yes, good to be back.
So, Patricia, tell us who you are, what do you do, and what is Onesie Wraps?
So, again, I'm Patricia Onesie. I'm the creator and owner of the Onesie Wrap. And the Onesie Wrap is a unique twist on the head wrap. I couldn't tie a head wrap to save my life. And I wanted more versatility when it came to pre-tied wraps. So I created a product that combined the best of both worlds. And back in 2015, this idea hit me. 2018, I was able to have a complete product that I could put on the market proudly. And we're here. And
yeah. And it's patented. That was one thing that was the most important thing when you talked about it, when we had our interview before. You have a patented product and no one can check you about this. This thing takes time, effort, and money to put together. So talk about that process to get to your wrap where you are today.
Yeah, so we have 2 patents on the product. And so just a little bit about the product. The wrap, this is the head wrap, and it's satin lined. And this thing can be manipulated into to create 12 different styles. So you can have this full-on head wrap like I have right now, or you can just change out the styles. And that was my biggest trouble when it came to head wraps. I couldn't tie a style. So that was the idea behind it. And so it took, our first patent took over a year to gain. And that was our design patent. So the way that my product is shaped, how it's shaped and how you attach it, all that is patented. And my second patent is the utility patent. So how you tie it
is even patented. And so, yeah, it's been a struggle. It's been quite a few years to get the second patent, but it's definitely worth it.
It's been a beautiful, because when you told me about it, I was just excited because you kept persevering through, probably people telling you like, oh, why are you still doing this? Or even your own self-doubt, like, oh my God, I'm still throwing so much money into this, so much time, so much effort. How many different manufacturers did you go through? How many different material did you go through? How much different just the elasticity, like, all these take time to work through till you have a product that you even feel like, all right, let me put it out just so I have something out, because sometimes you will not do it. You just won't.
Oh yes. It took us 3 years to get to the point where I said, okay, let's just put this out. Now looking back at my first round, I wasn't so proud of that, but I'm glad we took that first step. But yeah, it took 3 years. It took 4 or 5 different manufacturers, sample after sample, prototype after prototype, and it got costly. And of course, when things don't go right, you want to stop, you want to quit. But just having my sister on my team just to keep me motivated and vice versa, it kept us going until we got to a product that I was actually happy with. I don't want to put out anything that I'm not happy with, because if I won't buy it, why would I want anybody else to?
And if you won't wear it, if you aren't going to talk about it every moment, not going to try to put it on somebody else's hair real quick, why are you going to do it? So I was very excited because I met you through Pam of My Shade and Texture. So I had her on just like maybe 10, 20 minutes before you. And it was dope because I met you while I was there doing a show for her. And, then we somehow communicated, and your products have just been going and going and going. So talk about your customer base, because it can be people who already know how to tie, but then you have people who don't know how to tie, like myself at all.
So the customer base first started out, and shout out to Pam. Pam was one of my first customers for the onesie wrap, and she's been a day one supporter. And so I love Pam. But with the customer base, it started out when I first started, I just wanted people who did not know how to tie a head wrap. But what I kept hearing is from people, even if they did know how to tie it, that they liked this structure better because it was easier, wouldn't move. They wouldn't get the tension headaches from tying the knot too tight and things like that. And it's sometimes even faster to tie. So our customer base is pretty much anyone who wants to wear a turban, a head wrap with our pieces. It's for literally everyone. So we have customers from various backgrounds, cultures. So it's for anyone who really wants protective headwear.
Yes. And today, throughout the holiday season, you're going to get your onesie wrap with 20% off. So thank you so much for that, Patricia. Like, I just know people are going to be buying. They have to buy. Look, you have to buy. You have to check out the onesie wrap. I don't have mine on. I actually bought mine at My Shade and Texture. I bought a black one. Yes. So I have my own. It's in there, just waiting for me to finally have the courage to say I'm not a wrap on. Because other than a scarf to go to bed and maybe a bonnet, there's nothing else that I ever put on my head. I can go without bonnets and scarves to bed all day. To go out,
I didn't wear head wraps before. I went natural back in 2010, and I was living overseas, and head wraps were not my thing. And after trying to go on wash days, trying to go out to the store, I'm not going out with a bonnet. I couldn't go out with a hat, and so I started to try out head wraps, and of course I couldn't tie it, so that's why it made me even more not like head wraps. But until, I don't know if people usually say this about their product, but until I created my product, that's when I began to really love head wraps and love it's a safety net.
And it's a beautiful thing, because I always tell some people that, hey, if you can't find something that works for you, it may just be that you need to create it yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know what other people need in order to feel comfortable with the product. Because like I said, these hands don't braid. They just don't. They don't work that
Listen,
way. They don't tie that way. They
I
just
can't think that way.
they're not built that way. So I'm excited to try your wrap. My sister's here. She had her own wrap on today, and she's
Yes.
a wrap person. So I'm wondering, for sure, I need her to get a onesie wrap as well. Check it out so she can give me some feedback so I can see if I can work it out. Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so use the GT app code, all right, to get your 20% off of onesie wraps. Of course, follow Patricia Onesie. Is at onesie wraps on Instagram, right?
Onesie wraps on Instagram.
Yes.
Yes.
So WONSII, all right.
Mhm.
Onesie wraps on Instagram, and the website is just onesie.com. So it's pretty easy. Patricia, I did ask you this question before. So your name is spelled WONSEY, but then you have onesie, WONSII. What is the story with that?
Since I was a little girl, people always misspelled my last name, and so this was the pretty common spelling that they would come up with, or sometimes they'll throw an L in my name or whatnot, and so just to make it easy on everyone, that's what I went with, and it just stuck.
Yeah, and it's cute. Like, I really like it. Your logo is really dope, so it works itself out at the end of the day. All right.
Mhm.
So thank you so much for being on here, Patricia. It was an honor, of course, and thank you so much for being part of the cyber sales. And I look forward to hearing about how people are using this GT app code to get their one apps. All right.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Thank you. You have a great evening. All right. So our next person, it's almost 6:30. Actually, it's past 6:30. We're gonna have O'Neill Barnaby of the Black Math Academy. I met O'Neill back in college. He's a mathematician, like, for real, and he got me through econ class. He got all of us through econ class because we were not there for it. All right. So I want to welcome you guys, Mr. O'Neill Barnaby of the Black Math Academy. Hey, O'Neill.
Hey, good evening. How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. I'm hanging in there.
Yeah. So O'Neill, give the audience a background story about who you are and what do you do with the Black Math Academy.
Okay. I guess I'll start out how I start out my videos that I put out on YouTube, where I go, greetings, brothers and sisters. I'm your host, your brother, your professor, Mr. O'Neill Barnaby, founder and director of the Black Math Academy, here with another video showing you what intelligent Black society is all about.
Mm-hmm.
So that sort of sets the stage for what's getting ready to happen.
Yes.
But with the Black Math Academy, it came about when I was working for a previous tutoring company, and I noticed that I didn't get a whole lot of Black students.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to find out what was really going on. And I found out that they would charge prices that most Black people can't afford, or they would build them in neighborhoods where most Black people couldn't get to very easily. And so they weren't really saying that they didn't want Black people to show up, but those type of methods were on the slick, saying that we really don't want these particular people here. So I was like, I can't have that. So I decided to build my own, and voila.
Hey, and the Black Math Academy, you're so bold with that name. I love the name, by the way. So talk about just the ability to say, you know what, this is for us. Of course, and anybody can, of course, use our services, but this is for us.
Yeah, that was exactly the point. The reason why I put the name Black in it was to strive for that exact purpose. Yes, it is Black owned, Black ran, and I want to be able to pass down to Black people in the future. But yes, all are welcome to enjoy the services. But the mission itself was to help rebuild intelligent Black society through mathematics. So it is laser focused to deal with Black people and how they learn mathematics. But again, anybody can show up and sign up for my services. I don't discriminate.
Nope.
But the purpose was for us.
All right. And what are the services that you provide? Let the audience know.
Okay. So I do subject tutoring. So any class that you take in school, so elementary school, middle school, high school, college as well, whatever those courses are, I assist in that. And also for standardized tests. So the SAT, the ACT, the GRE, the GED, the ASVAB, high school entrance exams, any standardized tests you can think of. I've studied them pretty well and know how they operate and the math that's used on them. So I assist with that. I've helped out with businesses in terms of their signage or some of their plans. I also teach economics. And as a last, one other thing that I do is assist those who are student athletes. So those who are trying to go to college and compete collegiately in athletics. Since you already know that I ran track at Mount St. Mary's, I got quite some knowledge about that. I remember all the negotiations, all the dealings, all the schooling you had to do. So I school people on that as well.
Perfect. And so O'Neill has a wonderful sale right now. So you can get $20 off of a package, O'Neill?
That's right. So I offer package deals when it comes to my services. You can purchase hours, but I also offer deals on packages. So first of all, there's already a discount on them. So I have 10 hours, 15 hours, and 20-hour packages. They already come with a 10%, 50%, and 20% discount already. I'm also adding an extra $20 on top of that with the GTAPP code for the GoddessTalk app.
Yes. I'm excited about that because of the fact that I know I struggled with math growing up, and I really still can't be bothered with it at times. But you have gone out of your way to say, you know what, don't be scared about math. You know, math is your best friend, and I'm gonna let you have that. Okay, I'm gonna let you have that.
I appreciate that.
But, you know, our kids especially are being left behind when it comes to math and science, especially. And for you to go out of your way, you already have your products and packages discounted, but then to add an extra $20 off of that, I truly appreciate it. So I want to make sure that people, please take advantage of the $20 discount using the GT app code on Goddess Talk. O'Neill's part of the cyber sales. And O'Neill, you are located in New Jersey, correct?
Yes, I'm physically located in New Jersey.
But you do virtual tutoring.
As well. Yep, it allows me to reach anybody anywhere. I even have students on the West Coast. So even with the time difference, it's a 3-hour gap in between, but I'm still able to help them out as well.
Okay. So guys, use the GT app code on the Black Math Academy. I appreciate you, O'Neill. Thank you so much for being part of our cyber sales and being part of GoddessTalk app as well.
You're very welcome. I definitely appreciate you for everything you're doing. What you're doing and what you've accomplished these few years has been amazing. It's been exponential. And I can't wait to see more of what you have in store.
But yes, we got a lot coming in store. Trust me, O'Neill. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon.
All right. Have a good one.
You too. All right. Do we have another guest on? Okay. Our next guest is Kenya Joseph of Perfect Alchemy, right? Hey, Kenya. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm excited to see you. Yes. So Kenya, Perfect Alchemy. Perfect Blue
Alchemy.
Blue Alchemy. I'm sorry. Perfect Blue Alchemy. Tell us who you are. This is my first time actually engaging with you for real off of, Instagram. But who is Kenya and what is Perfect Blue Alchemy?
Okay. I am the creator of Perfect Blue Alchemy. Perfect Blue Alchemy is organic and vegan fragrances, body products, and home products. And I started my brand a few years ago as a response to my personal needs, but also other people's needs for transitioning to natural products and getting into a natural journey.
Okay. And with that, you said a couple years now, but how has the brand grown? What people are using it? Because, when it comes to beauty and health, a lot of us, aren't always good with ingredients. So what kind of ingredients do we have to look forward to with Perfect Blue Alchemy?
So everything that we use, organic and vegan, we use a lot of essential oils, which we make sure ours are always organic and triple steam distilled. So that's a really important piece. And we use natural oils. So nut oils, tree oils, but things that are generally very healthy, very hypoallergenic, and very therapeutic to the skin and body.
Ooh. And so can you talk about your line of products, or can you show us some of your products that we can look forward to?
You caught me on the spot. I actually own a couple of nonprofits too, so I'm just running around for that. I am digging in my purse to show you a product, but we have a full line. We have 5 different fragrances, which are also therapeutic. We have a hair oil, which is great for growth and restoration. We have a soothing restoration oil, which is fantastic for any kind of skin issue, including eczema and psoriasis. And we actually did a study with it, which was really awesome. We have essential oils for the home. You can diffuse them. You can use them in your laundry. We have laundry kits. We have a whole men's line that we're super excited about that's doing really well right now. Our newest product, actually, we did an exclusive deal with a travel company in Mexico, and we actually have all natural mosquito repellent. So it seems like an odd time for that because it's November, but it's tropics down there, and they're just buying it in droves. So that's what I've got here. But this is also great because it just helps. It helps to also purify the air. So even when you're using it off season, you still get a benefit. This is our newest product. We haven't even fully dropped this yet, but I have it in my bag. I have it in my purse right now. It smells so good. It's got a lemongrass citrusy scent, so it's great for kind of perking up your energy too. So that's why it's always in my purse, no matter what season it is. But all of our fragrances, especially, I'm super proud of because of the therapeutic benefits as well. We have, for instance, our Elevate fragrance, which has a lemon rose base. That's really great, especially when we're working all day and we get that midday slump. It helps with headaches. It helps to make you feel calm. We have another fragrance that I love. It's called Resonate. That is also something that you can use as a smudge spray. So it's Palo Santo based. So if you are in a place where you can't burn a stick of Palo Santo, you can spray this. And so that one's really popular too as an alternative to burning Palo Santo. Palo Santo is also endangered. It's an endangered species.
Yes,
so,
I have.
Yeah, so it's a great way to deliver it without having to, add to the shortage, so to speak.
And your products, number one, they sound amazing. I'm just very interested in the breakdown of it because hearing about organic, natural, sometimes some companies can't even tell you what they really have in it. And you've just broken down the whole situation and the fact that it's very cleansing. Your name has the word alchemy in it. And there's I read the book, The Alchemist, and just thinking about how the internal and the external have to kind of meet at some point to work together. So you've brought some external forces to come and work with the body so that it can really make the person feel better, have a better experience, relax, calm them down. And I'm the kind of person, I need a nice, good scent to just kind of relax me. The Palo Santo, I'm thinking about sage. I'm thinking about all those things, smudging. That's a great thing to have in a whole product line. And I know you mentioned your nonprofits. Do you mind sharing that information? Because we could probably support you as well.
Yeah, so we're based in Charlotte, North Carolina. So I am a co-founder of Hearts and Hands Food Pantry. So we're feeding people through the pandemic. That's what I was just doing, and you guys caught me. I just finished making my food deliveries for the day. And then also I am a board member of Hearts for the Invisible Charlotte Coalition, and we are a coalition of organizations that help with the homeless specifically. We have a tent community here in Charlotte, and it's growing every day. So I do all of that all at the same time.
Yeah. Yes, and for the discount for this for the cyber sales, people just need to book your service in order to get $50 off.
No, that's not me.
Oh,
I wish.
You gave $50 off, girl. What are y'all having so excited? I was ready. I was waiting. I thought that was you, girl. So sorry. All right. So you have your whole line of products. What is the discount that you're giving the people of GoddessTalk app?
So we're giving 10% off, and then with the Black Friday sale that we're about to drop, we're going to compound that. So we always like to do either a game or something like that for Black Friday every year. So last year we did a whole week of Black Friday, and every day different products would go on sale. So it's going to be something similar to that, where every day we're going to list and we'll put it on Instagram. These 4 products are 40% off. So with the 10%, you get 50% off. Ooh. And so on throughout. We're going to run it from Friday to next Tuesday.
All right, y'all. So make sure you use the GT app code to get that extra 10% off of Miss Kenya Perfect Blue Alchemy. Her product line sounds amazing. And I'm excited. I'm excited about that because now I need to go check it out for myself. Look, the most important part of my app is how much I get to shop with you guys. It ain't got too much to do with everybody else. It really has to do with me and my need to shop and buy. All right. But thank you so much, Kenya. Thank you so much for your product. I truly, truly, truly appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you for having me. And
No
happy
worries.
Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you too. All right, y'all. So we're going to take another break. I want you to take a moment, go refill your drinks if you need to. Take a bathroom break. It's okay. You don't have to stick too much to it. But we will be right back on Goddess Talk. We'll see you soon. Welcome back to Goddess Talk Show. I'm your host, Balaji Ajike. And of course, I will keep reminding you because you need some reminding. We'll be moving over to Roku come Friday. I'm excited about this because for the longest time, we've been doing Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And, certain things have happened. There's been some shadow banning. There's been some blockages. And I don't have time for that. I believe our content should be, you should be able to access it at any time. And to be able to do it on a streaming platform is huge. So I'm so excited about joining the Roku family and bringing, of course, my own family along because we're going to have different people joining the Goddess Talk Network. And I can't wait to tell you all the different shows that you can see on the Goddess Talk Network once we drop them Friday. I will let you know what time Friday you can tune into your Roku device to watch Goddess Talk Show. All right, we're going to move over to our next guest. We have Kimmy, all right, and she is the owner of Privileged Faces. She has her estheticians. She has all these nice wellness products for us. So how are you doing today, Kimmy?
I'm doing good. And yourself?
I'm good, good, good. Me and Kim, we met on a group, Tampa group called The Lounge, basically. I think that's how we met. So tell us who you are, where you're from, and what kind of services you provide.
So my name is Kimberly Blackman. I'm an esthetician. I own Privileged Faces Skincare Studio in Tampa, Florida. We provide skincare services, waxing, V-steam, vajacials, lashes now, and massage as well.
Ooh. And how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing skincare for 4 years. I've been in my own location going on almost 2.
Ooh. And now you're talking about Tampa. So was it hard to get into this field and into your own space within this Tampa community?
I don't feel like it was at all. I worked out of Body Temple's Boutique for almost 3 years, starting out. So I really built my business kind of from scratch with the help of Stephanie. But when it was time for me to branch out into my own space, it was kind of nerve-wracking because it wasn't what I had planned, or it wasn't on my timeline, but I was able to find a space that was very welcoming, and it's pretty centrally located. So it made it a lot easier to move into my own space, and I've really flourished from there. Being in my own space, I went from this year from 1 room to 3, and I now have a staff of 5.
Ooh. And talk about the benefits of the products and services you provide.
So what we do is we focus on mostly corrective skincare. So people that have issues, whether with acne, hyperpigmentation, anti-aging, or just trying to learn how to take care of their skin. So that's a big component, is education. As people of color, we weren't necessarily always taught how to properly take care of our skin. We just hop in the shower, use some Dove or whatever is in the shower to wash our face, and that's not the best thing. So just teaching people about products, as well as understanding of how to use them and what things are good and not good for our skin. I have my own skincare line as well called Privilege Essentials. And it's basically a set. So it gives you everything you need. You don't have to worry about piecing it together. Skincare products can be relatively inexpensive. It can cost you $30, $40 for one thing. So I put the set together to make it as affordable as possible for you to get everything you need and get your skin on the right track.
Ooh. And what kind of ingredients are within the products that we can look forward to?
So what I have, my products are going to be clinical strength. So they're not going to be anything natural. They're going to have a lot of chemicals in them, but there are not necessarily even chemicals, but acids and whatnot. So we want to have that cell turnover. We want to have new skin constantly being regenerated so that we're boosting collagen. We're working on the oil and getting the skin balanced. And so that's where a lot of times we run into issues, is we're not balancing our skin. We're just throwing stuff on top of it, not cleaning it properly. So those are the types of things that it's going to be a lot stronger than anything you can get over the counter. So it's definitely results driven.
Okay. And I thank you for, of course, being part of the cyber sales. So what can customers look forward to using the GT app code with your company?
So the GT app code is going to get you 20% off. I already have free shipping this month, so that's going to continue. So using the code is going to get you 20% off of any products on the website. I'll have the specials loaded for actual services. It's looking like it's going to be more of gift cards. So if you spend 50, you'll actually be getting $75 worth. So that's what we're going to be working with. So it's a little incentive there, and we have some new services that we're launching. We're going to have a special on, like the intimate brightening for lightening areas that are typically not seen but can be a problem area, like the bikini line, elbows, knees, things like that. So we'll be launching those services as well. So there'll be some
All right.
specials on those.
Do you want to tell people what location they can find you at?
Oh, yeah, sure. So Privilege Faces.
I want to make sure they show up. I want to
So
make sure they show up and tell you I got the GT app. What's up? What's up?
yeah, so we're located on Armenia, right before you get to Kennedy. So basically the Soho area near downtown. It's 208 North Armenia. I'm located inside the design studio. And my website where the sale is going to be privilegefaces.com/shop. Or if you go in there and go to the booking site, you'll be able to get to the sales that we'll have on actual services.
All right, y'all. So get with Privileged Faces. Use your DT app code. Get that 20% off. Go ahead and shop, and of course, book services. I'm so excited about it. All right. So
All
thank you,
right.
Kim. I appreciate you. Oh, you have a
Thank
question?
you.
Somebody has a
Oh,
question. Sorry.
oh.
Someone has a question. Oh, what are the pros and cons of organic versus clinical ingredients? That's a great question.
So your
What are the
organic
pros and
products are
cons?
gonna your organic products are gonna, I would say they're more for maintaining. So once you get to the point you want to, they'll be more better for maintaining, because they're not going to be strong enough, or it'll take a lot longer to get to where you want to go, if that makes sense. So they're
Yeah.
not going to be as strong. So the organic products, they're great if you want to, look out for the community, the environment, your skin. The things that are going to be in the products isn't necessarily anything harmful. They're just they're stronger. They're going to give you that immediate cell turnover. It's going to actually generate. So some of the products are going to cause your skin to flake more, which is, you want to peel off those layers of skin. You don't want them to just stay there. So I would
Hmm.
say if you're working on clearing up hyperpigmentation, acne, redness, whatever the deal is, you want those clinical strength products. And then once you get to where you want to be, then you can use the organic stuff to more or less maintain using your more natural, like fruit enzymes and things like that.
All right. And I've had facials before. Talk about the benefits of that, because I suffer from eczema. A lot of people do suffer from that, hyperpigmentation, scarring, all that. What kind of services should I possibly book with you, or other people can book with you?
My biggest thing is going to be exfoliation. That's going to be the key for everything. I recommend most people, when they come in for their new client facial, we should follow it up, if we can, with dermaplaning, which is going to scrape off the top layer of dead skin, in which you're going to have better product penetration, so that your products are going to be able to actually get into the skin and go right to work, as opposed to having to trying to fight through. Facial is good for getting the stuff that is actually in the skin out. So if you've never had a facial and you notice you have the white heads, you have black heads, things like that, that's the stuff you want out of your skin, because it will literally sit in there and stretch your pore out. Your dead skin is going to build up around that pore and make your pores more visible. So you want to make sure that you're doing some type of exfoliation. I recommend chemical or manual exfoliation at least twice a year, even if you're just maintaining.
Okay. Well, y'all, make sure y'all go and book services with Kim of Privileged Faces. And of course, shop her products. Check out those clinical products that she's put together, curated for you guys. And especially, as a Black-owned business, we need to support that. Use your GT app code to get 20% off. Thank you, Kim. We appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. All right, y'all. Again, we will be moving to Roku come Friday. All right. I'm so excited about it. And I can't wait to tell you what time, which I will let you guys know in a couple days. All right. But we're going to take another break, and we'll be right back on Goddess Talk Show. Welcome back to Goddess Talk Show. I'm your host, Balaji, and I am so excited because we are coming to the end of our cyber sales party, and we're coming to one of our last guests, which is Coach John Austin of Austin Business Coaching. Coach John has been out here really showing people financial literacy, helping them with all their business needs, showing them how to start businesses, how to maintain businesses, and how to grow their businesses, pivot as they need to, leverage as they need to, and of course, make all those millions of dollars that they want to as well. All right, so welcome, Coach John. How are you doing this evening?
Testing.
Hey, Coach, how you doing? You can't hear us?
Yes, I can hear you now. Yes.
How you doing?
Sorry, I'm like, wait, I'm testing. What's going on? How are you?
Everybody can hear you. We can hear you.
Oh, no. Okay, good deal.
So let me do my intro again, okay? Because you
I
came
couldn't
in.
hear you for a second. I couldn't. I felt so bad.
You good, you good. All right, y'all. So this is Coach John Austin of Austin Business Coaching. How you doing tonight, Coach?
I'm great. I'm in such a good mood tonight. It's not even funny. I'm trying to figure out what gear should I come on, and I'm like, you know what? It's family night. We in the diaspora with everybody. I'm gonna come with the Austin Business Coaching gear. I'm gonna have the beanie, and we just gonna chill. We just gonna rock with it. So I'm feeling good. I'm really feeling good.
Yes. So Austin Business Coaching. Do you want to give people a little background about you? Short, quick one, so that they can learn why they should be coming to you for business coaching.
Coach Austin, the coach comes from me training football players part time, and the business came along with it. We were running a multi-million-dollar green real estate development company at the time. Lehman Brothers crisis, the second financial crisis came, and a lot of people were coming to me, long story short, to say, Coach, how are you pulling this thing off in the middle of a crisis? And I said, what don't you know? What aren't you doing? Long story short, we were building legacies, we're building companies at the same time. So I said, you know what? Let's let this real estate thing go. My gift that God has given me is to teach and coach how business should go from A to Z, from building business plans, feasibility studies, market research, everything that they didn't have, we had. So now, 15 years later, I'm still coaching, still teaching, and loving it to death. And with the new website, with the new products that we have, I can give you my team of 165 years now. It was 150. We brought on some new teammates in the last 48 hours. We can give you everything that you need, from documents, templates, the expertise, the coaching, legal, trademarking, whatever you need, we can give it to you.
Mm. All right. And what kind of services do you have? Because I know we have your sales coming up, but what services specifically do you have? Packages do you have that people should look forward to using when starting their businesses?
People come to me, they have their businesses lined up, but they're like, Coach, I don't know where to go. I don't know really where to start. So from A, getting your corporation formed, getting all the documents that you need. I'll give an example. This SBA program that's been rolling out. 92%, the data just went out, 92% of the reason why people didn't get loans and didn't get grants, the documentation wasn't in order. They didn't have everything aligned up the way they were supposed to. We just put together 3 fundamental packages, document packages that you can use to start your business and have the right compliance paperwork that you need, from formation to from A to Z, basically, right? The courses that you need. Entrepreneurs come to me with, Coach, there's a ton of information out there. I don't know where to start. We've got the classes for you. I've got 2021 and 2022 classes already planned out.
Mm.
We've got the document packages together. We've got the coursework together for you. It's easy. It's easy. It's easy. You come with the framework. You come with your dream. We've got the courses and we've got the documents that you need to get going. That way you don't lose momentum. COVID has thrown us around enough already. There's no momentum time to be lost. We'll plug and play. We'll get you where you need to be.
All right, Coach. And then you also have some books, because I know you've been talking about the different books and packages you put it together. So talk about the different books that people can look forward to purchasing.
The first book, and I love this book, it's an evergreen book on taking your business evergreen.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't really realize what that word means. So globally, evergreen is a popular trading term. It's a term that's used on different markets. Evergreen is what I would call your sustainability blueprint. This book will give you everything it takes to become sustainable year-round and decade-round. The book allows you to go from where you are now to even looking into the next depression, recession that we're looking at. You want to stay lights on 24/7. The book allows you to do that. The second book of 3 novel books that we have is teaching you your niche. Teaching you your niche. How do you hyper niche down to what is it that you really, really do well? Okay, what separates you from the marketplace? The marketplace is a lot bigger than people realize, but how do you hyper niche down and really get in tune to your target market? That book covers that. Okay. And last but not least, the entrepreneurship. We have that hunger. We have that drive. We have the creativity. It's in the melanin. It's in who we are.
Yeah.
But how do you really go from corporate America to entrepreneurship? How do you manage that time? How do you structure your day? How do you really, really hone in on becoming an entrepreneur and then small business owner? The book gives it to you. And I've combed the internet. I've got 4 degrees myself. And I looked around, I said, where's that information? And that's why we picked those 2 books. And the funny thing, my daughter just went on a couple of college tours, and I'm walking around the college campuses and I'm seeing, interesting, there's buildings with entrepreneurship on them. Business, science, and entrepreneurship. Really. So they're teaching on the college level. We might want to get to know it right now. And if we stay ahead of the curve, we're so much better off.
Absolutely. And Coach, what are you doing to be giving people with the cyber sales that we have going on GoddessTalk app? What can they use the GT app code to get from you?
The GT code gets them 60% off everything on the site.
Ooh.
Yes.
60? 60?
I'll get to my camera. 60% off.
I needed you to hear that. I was like, hold on. I'll leave those.
Yeah, big six. 60% off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 60% off. With that code alone. That's value, y'all.
Yeah.
Gotta give the people value. And you can't make this stuff cheaper. We can make it have a good value. And only through your app. Only
through the app. All right. So you just gave me, I was looking for a reason to give people some money so that they can actually purchase within the app. But I will give the next 6 people, all right, who want business coaching with Coach John, all right, the next 6 people, I will give you $50 towards either a package or books, all right? And that's, of course, with the GT code, but I know you guys like to spend money. I will give the next 6 people, because he's giving away 60% using the GT app code. So all you need to do, Coach John, what do you want them to do in order to get that 60% plus the $50 I'm about to give them?
Okay, I would like for them to go to the website. Okay. Log on for a free consultation. That will give me your information, and I'll personally send those to you. Okay, because I don't want the code just out there, right?
Yeah.
You can take it and run with it. We want to make sure that things are good to go.
Yes.
So 1 or 2 ways. You can go to Instagram and DM me. That'll be probably the easiest, right? So let's just make it that route. Go to Instagram and DM me. Put the code in. Because if you're not watching this, you don't have the code.
You don't.
A lot of us like, well, hey, look, if you didn't tune in, I'm not giving you the code.
Yeah.
So go to Instagram, DM me, put the code in, say, hey, Coach, I saw you on the Goddess Talk show. Look, hey, I got the code. Let's go. And I will send you the direct link to get everything you need.
Yes. All right. 60% off. Plus, I personally am going to give you $50. So as soon as you connect with Coach, you set up the consultation. He's going to basically bill me, and I'll apply that $50. I'll send him that $50 to make sure and guarantee that you get either a package deal from him on how to start your business, leverage your business, how financial literacy. And I know you do some stuff for children as well. So if you need stuff for the kids, you could also hit up Coach John as well. Right, Coach?
Yes. We have youth financial literacy courses that are actually being adopted by multiple school systems throughout the U.S. and abroad. So
okay.
The kids need what they need. There's no reason why our youngsters who are 18 to 22 going to college or trade school, right? By the time they're 60, retirement age, all of our children should have $1.5 million in their retirement accounts. I show you how to save that money, and I show you how to put it away. You can do that with a $50,000 a year salary, honestly. We've done the numbers. It's been done for ages. We just haven't had the information. But now,
that's all it takes. That's all it takes is information. So Coach is giving you 60% off using the GT app code. You could just get that 60% off, but I'm going to add an extra $50, all right, to the next 6 people who go to Coach's DM him. He's going to send you the link. You need to sign up for that free consultation. And so you can get that extra $50. So thank you so much, Coach Austin. It's been a great experience having you on the GoddessTalk app, and especially now during the cyber sales as well.
Yes. Thank you, Queen. We really appreciate it. And we just can't wait to work with all the people that are coming through GoddessTalk app. All of that. We love it.
Yes.
We love it.
Yes. Of course, we're moving over to Roku starting Friday. So the cat is out the bag. I am ready to just kind of move forward with our platform and to get people on board, especially people like Coach, who could now probably have a show on Goddess Talk Network, teaching you some financial literacy, helping you teach your kids, and so on. So thank you so much, Coach.
Anytime, anytime. We're always here for you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. All right, y'all. We have come to the end. I don't think we have any more guests, right? No more guests. It is now 7:11. Ooh, that's a good number, by the way. All right, y'all. This has been Balaji with Goddess Talk Show. I am excited. We have and we are moving to Roku come Friday. So you'll get to see this episode on Roku come Friday. I'll let you know soon what time you can check it out. But it's just a great experience to be moving forward and growing the brand, growing the family, growing the team as well. It's been a beautiful experience coming through COVID, coming through with the app. And of course, you need to make sure you join Goddess Talk app. If you're a business owner, I need you to go and join the marketplace. Put your business on there. And of course, customers, we need you to shop, shop, shop. Use the cyber sales. Use the GT app code. Use it with Coach Austin, My Shades and Textures, One Z Wrap, Faye's Cafe, all the amazing businesses that I had on here tonight. Use that GT app code and get your discounts. All right. This is a Goddess Talk Show with Balaji. I will see you next week. See you soon.